going on, everybody? How you doing? How you been? Hopefully you're doing all right. We got another fantastic one coming your way here today. The R.E. Hinkley Oil and Company here with these super late models from Five Flags, presented by Pack Contractors. It's gonna be a good one. Who's ready? Are you guys ready? You guys are having a great night. We'll be back here in just about a minute and a half with the fun and excitement. You can type it in sometimes to let you down. See a fish here in a couple of weeks. That just gets me in the mood. Everybody else feeling groovy here tonight, feeling good? Hopefully you are, as we got plenty of action coming your way as these guys just about ready to get going underway with gears to set the field right. Scott Schroeder, Jonathan Wood, Chris Downing, Daniel Stevens, Kyle Westwood, Chummy Miller taking Danielle, Ryan Stillwell, Taylor Gentry, Brad Haldane, Brent Allen, Evan Ethel. Rounding them out right now. Let's see who's going to take it here today. Look at that. Connie, welcome. Scott's even thanking his mom there. I believe we got a 6-lap heat here. Should reset for us when they hit the line. We'll see. Scott's feeling nervous. He gotta be. Up in the front. This is a track. He's got a very fast guy behind him. As the pace car makes his way off. 6 laps underway here. 5 to go. 5-lap action here. Downing gets off to a good start behind Schroeder. Schroeder gets a great jump out there. Let's see who's able to hold steady with it here. There's Downing. He's keeping nice and clean back behind there. 57 trying to take Daniel off on that top side. Along with that 3, they're going to try to ride that line out. Really taking that speed down to the low end. 57 into the wall. We got a battle now for the front between the 07 and the 8 machine. They're going to dig at it here, see what they've got as they are coming across the line. It'll be 2 to go. See if old Scott Schroeder can hold them off here. Downing looking to the inside for that pass. Schroeder floating high. He's really going to have to hang on to this as he will come around. You got to start blocking, Scott. You got to start blocking as he's going to get the white flag this time by ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. No way Schroeder's going to do it. Come on, Schroeder. 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 Don't let him get by. There goes the 8 machine. I think he got it, though. Scott Schroeder wins that one. Woo! What a run. They'll be right back here with the action. Gonna get their feet just ready and under them. Figure out the little twitches they need to make happen, and they'll be right back out here.
What up there, Tommy boy?
What'd you just do?
I just led it from start to finish, didn't I?
Well, yeah, I think you did, but I mean, you acted like that was just a 90-lap race right there. But
I know that was just a quick sprint. I probably would have Chris off too much longer.
It looked like he was about to get you there. What are you gonna have to look forward, or what we're gonna have to look into here for this feature event? What's gonna keep you in the front here today?
Well, we're inverting the field so a little bit, so I'm going back to 5th or 6th. Staying on the low side is going to be key here. Trying to get underneath somebody and getting run off is hard, so passing is going to be hard here.
There you got it here. If there's 3 things you're going to hold on to today, what is it?
Oh, it's going to be tires, and probably some more tires.
Tires, baby. That's what we wanted to hear. Thank you so much, Scott.
All right, later, Tommy boy.
Just wanted to let you know you just got beat by Scott Schroeder. Thank you very much. I'm not fair. I'm not. I just throw it out there. These guys warming up here. They got about another minute left, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to CWTV. We'll be right back here with you. Just another lap around, just another lap around the bend. We going green flag, action racing again. Who's pumped? I'm pumped. Hopefully you're pumped as well. There goes the pace car, and we are underway. Green flag action out. Out in the front, Jonathan Woods, Kyle Westwood getting a good jump out there. Behind them, the 31 and the 8 go side by side. A good start here today. These guys keep it nice and steady through the first couple of corners. They're going to keep it there here, so we're going to move a little closer to the action up here with the 92 out in front of Tegan Daniel and Chris Downing at the moment. He soars it high, and that's going to allow the 31 and the 8 to both make their move down to the low end here. We'll see if they can get around Westwood in that 92 machine. He's going to try to keep to that outside, but like you heard Scott say earlier, if you're not down to that low side, it's going to be very tough throughout the night. He's pushing hard. Now he's able to push it down to that low end. Making a good run out there, but still on the exits, just floating it too high. Tegan getting down there to the low end, and he is going to take over the lead now. The 31 out in front. New leader here tonight, lap 5 of 85. Still plenty of time here in this one. You see Ryan still well in that 9 machine, pushing up here as well. Right behind him, that 07 machine. He learned a thing or two. He's able to hold on to it there still and keep nice and steady. This track is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Not an easy track. You got some intense short track action. The home of the Snowball Derby. 5 Flags down there in Florida. .31 machine as well as the 8 now get around that 92, and they are pushing out in the front by themselves. Meanwhile, the 9 and the 92, they look to make a little bit of contact. Westwood's not putting up with Stillwell. He's going to keep it out there. Let's see what they got now. As it looks like Downing really pushing on the backside of Tegan. Can he get around him? Hard look here. Let's go behind the wheel and see what we see here with Mr. Downing. I was listening to these guys when they were practicing. They were talking about how loose it is getting out of the corners here. Can't hit that throttle until that car is absolutely straight and pointed down the main stretches there. Downing doing a good job. Back behind him, though, it looks as though Stillwell and Kyle able to keep it there within reach at least. Scott now has a little pressure to his backside. Brent Allen trying to work around there, as well as the 53 of Taylor Gentry and the 39 of Brad Haldane. These guys starting to come into it a little bit as well. Good little battle going on back here. Up in the front, Downing still right on that bumper of Daniel. No movement yet, but he's getting there. He's trying to eat that bumper for breakfast. He is right on the back of that Sullivan 5.0. Whoa, he gave him a little bump and run, baby. Bump and run. Chris Downing now to the low side. Gonna see if he can't get around the 31. He made it down to the low end, gave him the nice little, now he's got a, you know what I'm saying? The little, and there he goes. There it is, the 8 machine. Looks to get around the 31. Can he clear him into the corner now? 31 machine pulling some mean speed, some nice momentum off of those corners up to that top side. But again, that low side definitely the preferred line here tonight. And the 8 machine, he is clear of that 31 now. He's going to be able to pull up ahead of him and get that nice exit that he wanted. And now Kyle Westwood in the 92 is going to try to sneak in below that 31 machine to take Daniel and try to make it around here. He's going to give him a little pressure. The 31 gets down ahead of him. Now the 92 is going to have to make something happen as Daniel is now in second place back in that dirty air behind the 8 machine of Chris Downing, who is your new leader here tonight. Nobody really fallen off the pace too far yet, I don't think. Guys working it right now. Down and doing a great job out in the front. Keeping a hold of that lead and keeping that 31 back to a safe distance. He doesn't want to go battling side by side again and risk a little tire wear. His tires, like Scott said, going to mean so much here tonight. This is watching from the front side of Mr. Westwood's vehicle. You can see Daniel just trying to find that way around Downing here. Still just working to try to find that smooth line around. Little three-way battle here between Brent Allen, Taylor Gentry, and the 39 of Brad Haldane. Haldane and Taylor make a little bit of contact. 39 of Haldane gets around there. Stillwell holding a nice little run out here. Back out to the front between the 8 of Downing, the 31 here of Daniel, and the 92 behind him of Mr. Kyle, the Wizard Westwood. Ross Tatum cheering on Jonathan Woods here. He's back there in 9th right now. He was having a good run. I think a lot of guys are eating up their tires here today. Guys bringing the heat here. Daniel pushing, trying to catch the backside bumper of Downing. It looked like he was going to get a good exit to get to that low side. They're coming up to some lap traffic as well. We'll have that caution at, it will be, what, 47 and a half? Would be the halfway of lap 47. You'd be getting a lot of CarmaCoin. You'd be doing yourself a favor right there. You know how much you could buy, you know how many Coca-Colas you could buy here in a year? If you were to invest $100 into CarmaCoin right now, you could almost buy Coca-Cola. You could almost buy Coca-Cola. You could, and there's the halfway caution. Halfway caution here, guys. These guys are gonna get some tires. They're screaming. They're frying eggs off of them. Halfway caution. These guys heading in. We'll be right back with you. cars off, and we are back underway with the action, with the excitement. Let's see what happens here. We got a wrench in the building. Daniel holds on there. The 8 of Downing, able to really push that one out. Looks like Brad getting a little loose with Brent Allen on his tail. Got a little bump and run there. 39 going to try to pull back that position as he's got the 3 of Jonathan Woods down to the low side. Doing that low side ride. 31 gets a little loose on the exit of the corner there. 92 of Westwood able to pull up underneath there. See what he's got as 92 gets loose. That's going to allow the 31 to push back out. Got a big battle behind with Brent Allen, sorry. Brad Haldane, Taylor Gentry, Jonathan Woods, and Scott Schroeder all up in that same little area. Downing able to really push ahead now after those 2 behind him got a little loosey-goosey out of the corners. Really lining it out now. We'll see who's able to make something happen throughout this as we head back up to that 3rd place position of Kyle Westwood as he tries to close that gap between himself and Tegan. 32 behind him, and Brent Allen gets a little loose on the exit. Looks like the 39 then tries to close that gap but gets a little loose himself on entrance. Coming around here, lap 56 of 85 when they hit the line. Good old day here at Five Flags Speedway. These guys keeping it nice and steady here for the most part. Gotta love that. Gotta appreciate that. Daniel still pushing ahead of the 92 at the moment. Downing really pulling out ahead, trying to run away with it. .25 laps to go. We'll see if that old 8 machine can keep it out in the front. They are catching up to some traffic here, so we'll see if that plays a factor for Mr. Downing. The Herman Monster here. See how he has that wheel pointed straight before he gets on the gas. And now he's hard on it. He gets a little loose there, doing dance with his hands, dance with his hands. What? Dance with his hands, dance with his hands. Coming around to 22 laps to go. And he catching that 57 machine. He's got plenty of karma in that 57 machine. Now he just needs a little speed. He's going to keep it up to that top side. Let these guys go on by. Down and gets around now. Taking in the 31 machine is going to head there. 20 laps remaining. The 92 of Westwood catches the backside of the 57. '57's not letting the 92 by. He says, you can make it around, bud. Still keeping it. There he goes. Going to stay high. As I think he knew Kyle was going to do the old bump and run here soon. He was definitely pushing the envelope now. The 32 coming up. Brent Allen. He stays up there. He's playing with Kyle. He's messing with him. Now Hal Dane next in line. $15 laps left, and Downing completely dominant since taking the lead. Back up to the front. 31 of Daniel still trying to reel on in the 8 machine. The gap between Downing and Daniel looks to be about 0.3 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that and see if he's bringing it any closer now. Definitely reeling him in. We'll see what that 8 machine has. Can he keep it going? Or did the 31 save just enough to make it work here at the end? With 6 laps to go, the 31 of Daniel right on the backside. 7 to go, sorry. Look like he's going to try to take him around the top side. He's really going to go for the gusto. Downing did not expect to see Daniel up to the top side, but Daniel gives him a little competition, a little pressure up on that end. Let's see if the 31 machine can pull a little momentum. He doesn't have to get that whole car across. He just has to get the nose at the end coming to the line. And right there, he may have gotten it. Coming across with 5 laps to go. It'll be a solid run here to the finish. to see if this 31 machine can get him around the top. 4 to go. Daniel. Oh! Makes a little contact. Makes contact. No way Westwood's going to win this. No way. Westwood to the lead. Westwood to the lead. The 92. He's in front. He's in as much disbelief as I am right now for 3 more laps. Can he hold on to it? Oh my goodness. Downing out of the podium finish right now as the 32 of Brent Allen swoops around him and takes that spot. Downing, pushing with 2 to go. Kyle Westwood still in the front. Oh my goodness. Woo! What a run here for the finish. The 92, he's going to mess it up on the white flag. He sails that one high. I don't know if he touched the wall. He got close. He got close. Can the 31 do it? Coming into 3 and 4, the 92 of Westwood looks to have this one. Oh my gosh! The Wizard! The Wizard! The Wizard! He takes it in fashion. Oh my goodness. Usually we go 3, 2, 1. Today I gotta go 1, 2, 3. The Wizard!
Yeah. Oop.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just getting hit doing donuts.
Well, I mean, usually when guys are finishing the race, you don't do donuts. But I
We've been
don't
done
know who
for a
I
lap.
am to say anything. But what in the world happened today?
That's what you call luck.
My goodness, you're out there and you get it done. Hey, you were saying in that solid 3rd place spot, but you end up being the fortunate one there. I'm still in utter disbelief that you just won a super late model race, sir.
You and me both.
Just,
yeah, I feel bad that it played out that way.
No,
like you kind of
don't.
hate winning
No,
a race
you
by
don't.
default.
Why
but
do you lie to people? You don't feel
I'm
bad?
not lying. I mean, I partially feel like I didn't deserve that one, but I mean, I'll take it.
What a run! What do you have to kind of attribute at least being up in the front there? Because it looked like that was a tough battle there all day long.
I don't know. I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised because I mean, I showed up here as qualifying was starting, so I was expecting to be a back runner all day. I don't know if it's just the way I had the car set up. I tried something drastic with the steering ratio. I went down to 8 to 1. And I feel like that really helped me get the car to rotate, where a lot of people were complaining about it being tight, like in the middle of the center. But I wasn't really feeling that, so I don't know if that played hand in any of this, but couldn't tell you, sir.
So you come in on that halfway point, you change tires. How much did that make a huge difference? Were you ready to get that new set on come the end of this one?
Not really, to be honest. I don't think I was the only one who said that the tire fall off just didn't really feel like it was there. Like it was loose from the beginning. You were fighting a loose condition from lap 1. So I mean, it didn't really feel like the tires were getting any worse. Stillwell made the comment that he was saving tires halfway through the run, and when he thought that he could start pushing it, he wasn't really closing in. Like there wasn't much fall off, it didn't seem.
It was a great race regardless. The 92 of the Wizard makes it into victory lane here today. Congrats to you, sir. What a race it was. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Kristen Tegan for getting into it. No, I'm kidding.
I
But
think that's enough. Yeah, really.
Well, but yeah, I guess Hinkley company and Tegan for sponsoring the series. Scott and Taylor and every other admin for putting on this series, and you up in the booth.
What a run. Congrats to the Wizard making a spell happen today.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. We'll move down into 2nd place now and see what the old Sweet Tea has to say about this one. Sweet Tea!
How are we doing, Tommy boy?
Oh, I am just fantastic. You might have to crank your mic just a hair. You're a little quiet there, but I want to know whose fault was it? Was it Sweet Tea or was it the Downing?
I think that was. I feel so bad for Downing. We were racing clean there 6 laps and just going down into one. It looked like a racing deal. I feel so bad, man. I think that would have been quite the finish we had coming line there. I'm not gonna blame him. We race clean every week, and tonight was the latest example of it. We just got tangled up there with coming to 5 to go there.
So after he dumped you, it looked like you got a nice correction there. You were able to hold on to it, and you able to hold on to the second place finish. How do you do that after getting dumped like that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought for a second there, I haven't been watching my relative. I knew Kyle was behind me, but I didn't know Brent was that close. So once I saved it, I saw there was a car behind me, but I thought it was a lapper. So I cut his nose off. I'm sorry if he's a little mad about that. I think I gave all of us plenty of room to correct it right there. And yeah, as soon as I corrected it and cleared Brent and Chris there, I tried my best to get back to Kyle, but I think that burned off whatever tire I had left.
Yes, I think any other tire was in the air. Everybody was breathing that rubber. We saw a lot of smoke come off the car as you were correcting it. But man, what a run! What a battle between you and Downey. And again, I think that just goes to show you the level that you guys are at in this series. What a rivalry! It's heating up even better. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun week in, week out, and that's Chris being a veteran driver right there. He knew I was quicker on the bottom, so as soon as I got to him, he took that bottom away from me, and I tried to make it happen up top, and I was starting to make ground up on there, but Kyle was catching us so quick that I needed to make a hurry up on the top side and don't let Chris get too far out, because then Kyle would have fired it right under me, and that would have locked up the win for Chris. So I was running like a bastard up top, and I found some speed up there, which I was very surprised because I was really good on the bottom the entire day. So finding that speed at the top, right there at the end, it would have been one hell of a finish if we didn't get collected together right there.
Still a fantastic race. You find yourself sitting P2 here. Congrats to you, sir. Who do you want to thank for making it work?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank all my fellow admins over here. We've put together quite the series, and it just keeps growing and growing, and hopefully we'll see that over here on the short track side, just because this is so much fun. And we had one caution tonight, and that was for a competition caution at lap halfway mark. So we're putting together some good races with some good guys. Also want to thank all my sponsors. You over at CWTV, everything you do, mainly Buddy Bits, Custom Junk, Davis Electric, Chummy Motorsports, Black Op Arms, DreamWorks Motorsports, and your brother over at BWSPORTS 1 and everything he does for me, as well as Sullivan County's Sheriff's Department and Phil's Towing.
Thank you so much. What a run it was. Congrats, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you, sir.
Brent Allen, you got a copy, sir.
I do.
What's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you for coming out and talking about a tough run. You've been all through the field. You find yourself battling for the front spot here in the late of the race. But, man, it didn't seem to get too lined out here as a lot of super late model races do. You guys were really up in the run for the entire race.
I mean, the cars were fun to drive. They definitely a driver's track. I mean, you just had to pedal it very, very carefully, and everyone be ready to snap it to the right when you get on the throttle a little too much.
What were you thinking on the tires? I heard some guys say that it necessarily wasn't falling off like they thought it would.
Yeah, I thought they'd burn out a little bit more than what they did, but I mean, if you ran the top line, the car would start to get tight about 20 laps into the run. But if you were running kind of like if you're hitting the apex and diving down, then you never really felt anything.
What was the hardest thing to overcome as you were pushing through the field tonight? As it seemed like most of these guys were up in the front the entire time. Like I said, you had to battle through. You made some passes to get up there.
Well, I mean, there was a little help from Ryan and speeding down pit road, and then when Tegan got into Downing, that opened up a hole for me to drive through. So that was the most help.
Well, hey, it doesn't matter how you get it. You got it here tonight. Congrats on a third place finish, man. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
As always, my wife for letting me do this, and it's just nice to be back. And I'm only running maybe 2 races a week at most, so it's nice to be able to show up and still be competitive.
Absolutely. Great run there. Congrats to you, sir.
Yep, have a good one, Sean. Appreciate it.
You as well. And that's all we got for you guys here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV as always. We appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you later.